Guys, we are here, guys. We are here. Team Bamwana Makebi. Bamwana Makebi. Hi, Emily.
Kumumba na I don't know ngani coach na kweve. Same thing which has happened to
kuri bagari. These people.
Yeah. It looks as if it's not in Zambia. They're fighting. Now.
No banga ife katwa yako ni chola chesu kuti batuchitenji.
Ayi mani mokuti vameshona ola missment mama.
Ngatwa yane chola chesu. Ichola kuti batuchitenji.
Ekene balwebeka bali ndatu ba PF bali ba violate.
Anso kula poster sana. We need to post that evidence of their violence. Tari bali ndatu ba PF ba violence.
If into there's a lesson Atikama is real, you know? By Fista number Fiasa, Fuma Fia, Fuma on the surface, won't have when what is going on. Western province, Nakoko, Chibaba, Lubudi. Wow, who beats who? Everyone has got their constitutional right to submit their nomination papers. No matter what the guys are independent. Yeah. They should not.
I think Bachina Varabeli abantu baba bachira kanya abantu babo ka
kale fubale tabale pera ma certificate abantu babiri babu pera tu uwe nokuya imwe na kuntashi. It's like wakupera ati what can I say wakupera nchitwaine
bapera babiri nchitwa imoini. So they give two people one job and who afika wangu
number
one, why are they doing that? What kind of foolishness is that?
I think they have just done it deliberately. They just want people to kill themselves.
Blood, yes. Varefa yo mulopa.
A very big cat because when in knife each by in Zambia, I'm Papisho, and I'm Monaco Sham elections, I am nominations to cover violent. So,
Varefa yo mulopa. Tamwai mukshefa barira ndati violence yala chiramu pakuti yabasende miropa. So number bene balambo kuipa.
Those are innocent people.
That's what they get for supporting Ifyabukuba. Like can you support for many more by UPND? Stop supporting UPND. Mwana poke freedom. But more people will die if they don't stop. Stop supporting this UPND party.
And no one is issuing any statement. They are all quiet. Now, look at it, Mama Emel and Madam Pumi. Yes, we can recall it. During PF time. Palia abantu babiri enzeri wamene ali kale na mpamvu na wamene sali na mpamvu wamene ali kudya na wamene senze kudya. So wamene enzofuna mpamvu enzofuna otenga mpamvu by force kuli banzake kuti zina ya watawanzake kuti makada ya PF maybe makada ya violence. Now we have seen who was the cause for all
activities which it was happening during PF time, that it is themselves this time around. Have you ever seen a cadre or PF misbehaving in that a manner to beat his own or her own inspiring candidate or the former MP, like the way things is happening this time around? In top of that, this is the failing of leadership for President Hakainde Hichilema, who used to say, I will rule this country, rule and order, something like that.
Rule of law. Rule of law. Ilikuisa Hakainde. Rule of law. Ilikuisa.
Rule of law. Now, look at it. Those people who are misbehaving, which one did they get, or her or him, to be arrested? Because only arrest goes to the opposition.
As now, Kakakobambi, but about the attack by Gary.
No. That one, Mama, just to say that.
Wolfie,
that is just a gimmick. You know why? There is this say, wako ni wako. I'll use that term, wako ni wako. Then, achewa tima kamboti koso akakara pamkate sa peka. When we talk about to say koso akakara pamkate sa peka, meaning, mwana wako, when he or she has misbehaved, you show to people to say you discipline that child in presence of people, but when you are with her or him somewhere else, you say, no, sorry for that, my child, I didn't meant to treat you like that. And you say, no. So that is what is happening. That is what is happening.
Oh, you chelo kuli ba mwimbu achita filing as independent. Uyu chelo. Na ba muchena achita filing kuli ba mwimbu as independent.
We kukwina ba chibuka kaula shuka iwo wene mechelo ba da kwata scapeto. Na ba mucheka very big cat. And then by IG, he says, as long as the complainant attach the forward to complain that this is what has happened, there's nothing that they can do. The complainant has to go and report to police. Why should not go to the non-start or report a for allergy?
Why you said so? Why? There was some certain police officers there. Are you telling me, in presence of police officers,
they should arrest them for misconduct, for attacking Umuntu? Because it is a duty of the police to maintain law and order. So ba police ngabasanga pali fracas bafune bakaka abantu balabali tele fracas. So ngabagari ngabachi bepaya ngabachi bagari ngabachi bepaya nabakashi babo watch the reporting nani. This is some nonsense. It is some nonsense, people. The police, that's why they are there, is to maintain law and order. Anyone who's misbehaving, police if they am senda. Mwamona, no mbeti balanda ta gari ya mkuchita complain. Nga gari na wakashi babo nga bali bepa ya mairo. Nga wile mkuchita complain ni nani ba msamba. Kongaro, homumwela yangasha abantu ba msamba. Don't play with people. Because if Gary was killed yesterday and his wife, wile mkuchita complaining nga ni nani? Because if it was Ishibati Zambia police, inch to yabo kushta maintain law and order. Because that was a riot, it was a fracas. So anyone who was being disorderly muli wa police nga bali msenda. So if you bamusambe fye munandire fya kulanda fye. Kuwaya waya fye ba Zambia police kuwaya waya.
Kuwaya waya fye mwandeni.
Kuwaya waya biya kuwaya waya basa.
Ukuli violent you in southern western. I should feel like I not western but southern and western. Ukubaleshta for in abane dons na bapamoza lands. It's quiet. It's quiet.
Why if you're going to until to Alan, they don't have control. There was noise also yesterday. Kumachira bombwe.
Over the nominations,
It's Valexta block until we complained yesterday, but today the situation is back to normal.
Because I saw the Chila Wombwe when they were there again, it was very quiet.
But now about we complained yesterday, and we even saw a statement from Batonse who kalipira bonse bali abantu abalekita misbehave Milo. So they took care of that.
Yeah, I saw that statement.
Yes, so iti mwamo na tema voices yesu yare bomba. Fionse fe tulchitapano balonfwa. The news travels, people come here and take information. So filetwala ndile pa Milo panobati Makebi, action was taken and the situation was fixed. So we thank you for listening to that. Otherwise, we are here, we are still processing the shock of our candidate not being the president. That is obvious. You have to give us time and space to recover from this shock. Yeah. So we are not happy, but we have accepted what has happened because somebody has to be a bigger person. We only know that there's the only one president that we needed, and that president is Mundubile. I would rather take anyone. Chama fyetu abika po a frog than bachite continue ababalipo. Ababalipo tufure tu abafunyapo. So mwebena Zambia, I know we all have preferred candidates, but this unity is there to save Zambia. So once let us put our differences aside and campaign to remove ababa one term. Baka inde ichile mabena kuya bebere. A message ishile mkulanda pano.
That's the good direction you have taken, my sister. To send the ones you're in to allow support on the ones you ask for the sake of Zambia.
Yes.
Because Vanenga Wawekela Pavantu, Tachaka Wame. And I was so impressed yesterday, though I dozed off, that guy that came in, the boy at Fernando.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says I'm team BM, but I'm very happy that
the PFA Player of the Year nominees are locked in, and here's my list from 8 to 1.
The PM is the vice president. He was very happy and mature the way he came out. And then he crown for Palai Diakwa praise. Chivama youth, Mama. The way they are so excited about working with the MZ8 and today I'm kuvota come 13th August kafuata ni yatu end of vote at least watipa some implementing think of 7 and 9. They're so excited about MZ8 as a vice president. They said they are going flat out to support him.
Yes.
That's a very good direction that they have taken.
Bon sefe chawa mafetu ayuma na kapi. Nini nangu tuwale fa ba Makebi ba president number apa not what a bigger problem.
It is well.
Bigger problem is bahaka in government afya yamas imagine abantu kufisha ukupisha ma 74 bills ubushiku. In 2 weeks wa pisha ma funde 74 kwa kupisha bina Zambia. So in the total ba Makebi ndipama kufi. I am so humbled with Makebi for sacrificing his ambition by accepting to serve as a vice president in order to save Zambia. Chintu ichikankale chi, maishiwa. Chintu ichikankala na we no po wadipadia. Na chiwa fini necha kwa tuwese kulifo kuma supporters vesu. because it's like deep down his heart, he feels he has let us down. But I feel he shouldn't feel like he has let his supporters down. I feel like he is a bigger person in this whole situation. He is the woman. You know, in the Bible, 1 King 3 verse 16, 20, 25. The women were fighting for a baby, and because I want to be the president. I want to be the president. So Makebi is like, no. So instead of umwana apanga kwali kutintana ngakwali kule pula, Zambia would have been the baby baile pula pakati mwamona ngabali Zambia ngayali lepuka pakati mulandu bonse ngabali mina fyati nendefo kuba president inendefo kuba president elo bonse nabakwata ma followers abengi. So tulikuli ba Makebi tuletotela, we love you sir, we salute you, your time is coming. And Ichola Tata, Ichola, my Ichola is there. Ichola, we are still in the picture. Nabakana, Apak Votela Pachola. And this is just a unity to remove by HH. It's a pact to remove by HH. So let us not feel disappointed, supporters of Makebi. Let us have that energy and encourage everyone to vote. People must campaign in full mode. I know me, I would rather have Brian Mundubile than HH as a president. So if any team Makebi to support Mundubile, no. Abantu bale for muma jerio kona mumone filiko. People are banakachinda bali pa hunger strike kujerio. Eh?
I saw it yesterday. Yeah. They has gone on hunger strike.
Abantu bali bakaka moneni police. Ichalo chikaba shani moneni fya kitike kuli ba Gary Maido. Just because Gary want to stand as independent, look at what they did to him. Imagine what happened. No mba ifwe panonga naima ba resolute party atinje kumazabuka nje mkuiminina. Kuti banchitenshi ushe chalo tulefo kuikala momwebe na mazabuka. Vote for Gary Combo. Ima UPND mwema supporta UPND. Isuke ni amenso. Lekeni ndishena audio ile at Seer 1. The audio from Seer 1 okwale kalipa. Atinishi mwalekela ba HH ba Mundubile baba pa ballot. Seer 1, stay in your corner. Zambia chalo chako awiso. Akudi ati MP, just enjoy it while it lasts. We Seer 1 we wait. Enjoy our money while it lasts, because it's our money yo let's enjoy. Wali samba wali tera no kutera Seer 1 mumpia shabena Zambia, mena Zambia bale chula. Every time Seer 1 is fioto on our money. Excuse you. Neshati alikano kufuala fefia kufuala. Kula fuala shati pali mutwe waba HH mulandu wampia sheso. Atase. It's very annoying. Na tuikala pano ifwe abena Zambia bale chula. Seer 1 ale lila ewa bako enjoying our money, and telling our government to commit illegality to block people who qualify to be on the ballot. What kind of nonsense is this? Wicheme Seer 1 wicheme. Ishoshi MP show lady eshabena Zambia. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because all of you mukashiwesha shiri MP show mwasenda. Seer 1 does not deserve to receive a kobo of Zambian money. Any tukashi konkela shiri MP show bamutumina shonse. Akashibweshe. Kutumpa kwa shani. Okay, kutumpa kwa shani Seer 1 mwebantu. Iya video yipangire Seer 1. Kutumpa kwa shani. Lekeni playing muyumfwe. Elo mchite mwana BP yenu yara mwana furwa. It's like, how entitled can you be? You are not even a Zambian, and you are there asking a Zambian government to commit illegality by banning Zambians to be on the ballot. What the hell? What the hell, Seer 1? What the hell? Na mwikala mule rumba na mumule rumba. UPND. UPND being controlled by Seer 1. UPND, Seer 1 ne ole controller by UPND. No kubebe tia kubabafia kutoba mafunde aya Mzambia. But they disqualify Mundubile na Makebi. Okay. Let me play the audio. Move Seer 1 kwa chila sabaira. Na furuale pata. Iwe Seer 1 we cheme. We cheme Seer 1. Please. Na papa. Fue na Zambia na ifo tufilo kula. Vayo Jane mshani. Seer 1 we. Rosary and nine nadi kwa na soti ni kwa takari hapa. Tapale fio enganchita Seer 1 uko kuine. Ala. Na ngwe enganchita fia kunchita. It's not up to him, it's up to God. But Seer 1 tatwa mutine. Karaka ojo kwa rembia ka bupuwa ninka kwa tapa. Naraka playing amuyumfuire. Mure mwine mu 2021 mu wareba abantu ifya kuchita ni mu 2021. 2026 tulendera pambi. We are not going to allow you Seer 1 to manipulate the Zambians and manipulate the Zambian government to commit illegality so that you ole poka impia shabena Zambia uredia. Abena Zambia bare chure iwe na usamba na uama na uterera mumpia shabena Zambia. Ulile chari mo kwa shara se 2 months. Seer 1 impia shabena Zambia show uredia. Enjoy it while it lasts, cause you are done. We are counting down to cutting off whatever money you are eating from Zambians. Ela mukashiwesha bonse. Tatu akamika ke noku mikaka kuwesha fiempia. Just return what you have stolen in noku mireka. Why tule mtola na muma jere? Muku chitensh, muku liafia free. Cause if they go to jail, wakula dia beans no brad. Takuli noku bakaka kuwa poka fionse. Ela bakambiyo kushtisha manasha na ngunito manto pa musebo. Meanwhile, we get all their monies they have stolen and all properties from proceeds of crime and let them start selling tomatoes na manasha pa musebo. Effort to catch that. I want to play that video. Ala na infudisha mwevantu. Seer 1 no kwale kalipira. Ba president. The nerve. Na ba HH na imokuti mu, how can you reduce yourself honestly? Ba HH, how can you reduce yourself to be taking instructions from Seer 1? How can ba HH reduce himself? Kale tuambo kumfama video yonse alef makuri Seer 1. Unless talk president besu or our government directing our government. That's why the alam but go to church and break all the spells. Therefore, go to church and pray. How can Seer 1 be directing you what to do or say when we have the constitution of Zambia to follow? Anyway. Nice. I gotta go switch off some alarm. But before I go, let me play this so that Mushale mule umfa. Ali mieba Seer 1. Kabien kuchechi mweba UPND won't say it's not normal. An entire government, Zambia is a republic. 62 years of independence. Kutu muntu mu foreigner na ine tamupe fio ndanda ini. I am a Zambian citizen. Mtoto wandi bashika kumazambuka kulia. Kuna kambala uko bashiko mtoto wandi. They don't listen to me. I'm a Zambian by birth. I have a vested interest because my relatives are there. Number si ya wanu uria afya fyo mwana umo kumu Zambian. Ela tabeka na Muzambia beka loko kwini ku Nigeria. Ewe ngala pela ma video kula iba government yesu what to do to commit illegality. Muna kwata kwa ensoni na imweba government of Zambia. It's embarrassing, it's a shame. Ala. Muse banya sano yuwa kwe basi. Umuntu mu Nigeria ni ale tumina tuma voice note ba president wesu to commit illegality. Allah, to ban people. Allah, let me play it.
One team out of power, they are working with the system against the president.
Yeah, kwesa.
The system against the president. This decision that we made yesterday, the useless and the most stupid decision that we made.
Mwanfa, siyawani uyo eulelanda ati this decision that we made yesterday. Siyawani, are you a Zambian? Nangu nuevo president wa Mzambia. Siyawani uyo eulelanda ati this decision we made yesterday.
Yesterday by allowing Mundubile to stand. It has given morale to so many people. What you are seeing with Gary Nkombo is nothing. People are coming. I'm telling you, you guys should expect a tsunami. People are coming. These are people that these are people that had already gone to sleep. Somebody like Gary Nkombo.
Imagine, basi ya wani wale itukumuna, but kwena Mzambia. This is too much. Na tuikara no kuikara tuwali kwa techaro. Tuwali kwa tawa presidenti. Therefore, we have Bluetooth.
This decision that we made yesterday, the useless and the most stupid decision that we made yesterday by allowing Mundubile to stand. It has given morale to so many people. What you are seeing with Gary Nkombo is nothing. People are coming. I'm telling you, you guys should expect a tsunami. People are coming. These are people that these are people that had already gone to sleep. Somebody like Gary Nkombo had given up. He had gone to sleep already. He was not willing to come and fight. He actually said, I'm going to support HH. Because HH was the only option. We made this useless decision by allowing Mundubile to stand. What you guys are seeing is nothing. Me, I told you yesterday, people that don't know politics, you call yourself political group, political this, political that. You are nothing. If you know politics, you would have known that allowing Mundubile to stand automatically gives morale to people that are dead already. Until yesterday, the only political party and the only option was President HH. Even the opposition, those people that defected from PF and they don't say what coming to our party, they are regretting now. Given an opportunity, they will run back to Mundubile. What type of useless mistake did we make yesterday? All these people that are collecting salaries, I say I'm doing politics, I'm doing politics. What salary were you collecting? You can't stop Mundubile. Mundubile appears to purchase a form. And you people ask him, under which part are you standing? He tells you, I will tell you later. What stupid thing is that? You can't force him to say, tell us the party you are standing on. So that if we have to do anything, we do it in advance. Mundubile, few days later, knowing that time has already passed, there is nothing that can be done. He tells you, I'm standing on this party, and you allow him to proceed. Who is Mundubile that you cannot stop him? President HH is surrounded by people that want him to fail. Let's say the truth. Let's call a spade a spade. The people that claim to be working for President HH, majority of them are snakes. They want him out of power. They want him out of power. They are working with the system against the president. If not, there is no way. Mundubile had already given up. Makebi had given up. All these guys, they knew that they were going to be disqualified, only to be handed over certificate yesterday. What do you expect? And most of our people that we are not adopted, they are boiling. Many of them are going independent. The tsunami that Mundubile is bringing, many of them will go to Mundubile. Let me see what is going to happen. We got power in less than 5 years, and we are shaking. This is the same mistake that we made with Edgar Lungu. We are doing politics of Jehovah, politics of angels. What nonsense! What does Jehovah do with politics? We are doing politics to please the United Nations and please the America. What is the benefit of those pleasing? Is Uganda not surviving? Is Zimbabwe not surviving? Zimbabwe is doing better than Zambia today. Are they not surviving? Is Rwanda not surviving? We want to please, we are following the law. Which nonsense law is that? We are following the constitution. Which constitution is that? The people that we should thank God because Edgar Lungu died. I look at people and say, we are doing politics, a political group. Political nonsense. If Edgar Lungu was alive, you were going to see your eyes, we are going to see your ears. Thank God because God loved the church. He took Edgar Lungu. What we are saying now is not, this is the type of stupid politics we are playing there. At the last minute, we came and played it. How are we going to stop Mundubile? Go to the street and see what is happening. Come on Facebook and see what is happening. Mundubile everywhere. If we knew that Mundubile was going to be on the ballot, you should have told us a long time ago. I've never seen President HH need protection. I pray for God's protection over this man. He surrounded himself with snakes. There is no way the people that claim to love President HH will allow Mundubile to stand. I told you, expect a tsunami. Mundubile may not win this election, but he's getting not less than 30%. His MPs, let me tell you this, most people that will stand on his party will win. You don't even need to, me and you don't need to talk about this in terms of argument. You see Lusaka, you see Copperbelt, you see Luapula, you see all these Bemba areas, Easterners. It's going to be tsunami. You will see, and then you will cry because you refuse to hear advice. You think that you know it all. You think that you know it all. People that are political guru, people that understand politics are telling you what to do. You say, we are doing a constitution. What constitution are you talking about? Somebody made constitution. Somebody must change it. President HH is doing well. If the constitution must be manipulated for him to continue doing well, let it be done. That's why I miss somebody like Kaiser Zulu. If it was Kaiser Zulu that was in charge, there is no way Mundubile was going to be on the ballot. He rather die, he rather kill Mundubile than to have him on the ballot. What we are doing is nonsense. I'm very, very angry. So my heart is boiling because the people that the president have trusted have betrayed him. They are working with Mundubile. They are working with the opposition. That's why they allow him to go through. Because tell me, in which capacity Mundubile come to you and say, this is my money, I pay. Then I will tell you the party to stand on letter. You agree? That's nonsense. That is nonsense. Tell him either you tell us the party now or you don't tell us. You go independent. Simple. If you go independent, you disqualify him. How do you allow yourself to be played by Mundubile and the Makebi? You make us, who are proud supporters of April, look like fools. People are laughing at us.
Oh, that's
what this thing you see Gary Combo doing? He got the courage yesterday. He saw what is happening. These guys are politicians on the ground. They are seeing what is happening.
Yeah.
And this thing you are doing to him is too late. You don't even need to beat him and all this nonsense that you are doing. It's too late. Presidentail should fire a lot of people before they mess up things for us. Many people must go. Yes, they must roll. So this nonsense attitude, this thing, Mundubile has given people morale. Expect more. What you are seeing Gary Combo doing is nothing. Expect more. Even from the UPND. Most of these people that were not adopted, you see what is going to happen.
Ya vuvumu kama ise ni bantu
This decision.
Ya vuvumu kahai ba munkonge ba player ba kalima ba daughter of Zion. Oyo muntu ati HH is lucky because ECO is dead. Kwali bokulande fyo mwe bantu bakwalesa. Of all the things that you alandire, uyu muntu uyu ati HH is lucky because Edgar Lungu is dead. Ewa mwipeye. Kwali bati but ndipo basamwa. Kusamwa kwa kusamwa oku.
Very evil man.
How evil can you be? And then you are even a foreigner, all telling people to commit illegality.
Go to your country.
Seer of lies. Alex ta predict ama lies that Mundubile takabepa ballot.
I am that destroy institution yaku Nigeria kwao.
Ule kutumpo ba mwebe na Zambia. We ni kutumpo ku.
Alimbikira bwanje za Zambia.
Yes.
Zambia ni country yake. Destroy institution yako ku Nigeria. Azika alimbikira institution.
We operate by constitution of Zambia. So basia wane bakula tupera mafunde ifwe to disqualify people.
Entertained in my nonsense.
Thank you so much. If you finish your maka ya boyalepwa. Mwe bantu bakwalesa nga mwakwata fya audio ya bupubefi, leak it to the public. This is what is taking away their power when they are exposed. God is on the throne. Hallelujah. Holy Ghost fire siya one. Kuchalo kumye. Oh my God.
Madam President, there are one chance here where no quarter. After you can take 2 years. After no one in the Padaba Mazerati, Lombo Welero Kriva ICO. Then the time when Lombo Kriva ICO, there the chance are going to conquer a focus to finish. So I did that is 20 ounces. I can't. You know, if you're going to go to come to the family. Ishira fair is my adding the local conquer. The guy in Iceland and the Quebec by ICO 100 offered to watch the Vaka area. My elections are there.
Yes, until we did things.
Kanshita kwaba makaya chira pa makaya kwalisa. Sometimes if you to fistika pa kweba chimweba ndu. Ule ishiba siya wante tuwa mupanike private. Ufule mwawa ishiba fya lela ndo fya lechita. Mpaka nombane mpira yako mwasai mwana pa kweba chi. Ule sonika kwa chukua na wasiya wante.
Ba eche mwase bana.
Ero limoi mofyo baranda. Nde ukisha kuba shukuru baliranda kwa bati kuli kuba ekulinda rama. Ngamwarolesha sana mwe upya nje mwe basana obukuba. That's why kwa mwabirane ndarama sha obukuba weka. Pya kwikata abantu linda rama. Pya kwistapitire abantu linda rama mwe surafe pya burokoro ndoroka. Teka fieka fi. Mama nomba abantu linda rama. They are one taking advantage. Then I should go. Ukwe kuba tina filira. But for forever people chena shinkanga play ufwa. Film the fia ufifi fia tinya fia kwa wati. Fia kuvepa fema tunama powers.
Yeah. It's a manipulation, yes, psychological manipulation.
Yamko yambo muntu kwete amanu to amona tawe. Amana kwete that's why kaina muninganga. Sawo just psychology. Takwa pone nganga njwa ningange. Yara imwana rawana ule mwana kwete na kwate ndarama. Oyara ikata tendo. Okwa jisande kwempia. So na vena siya wanu kumona vangirira pa. Kula ya kaili skuli kuwa. Nkuruza fikaruse. So, Finduya Posa Panamano. Yakoba Jova Sia, one Navaranda. We have Posa Panamano, but you see, Mashwing area of African Chili Winosan.
Go bebela po. Tatu posa kwa mano, but we have to expose these people. Because Seer 1 is not a Zambia number 1. Number 2, Seer 1 techare tuma. Baaka inde ukulesha baba Mundubile na Makebi kuba pa ballot. Bushe chalo chaba aka inde Zambia yaba wishi bako aka inde bushe. Zambia bushe yaba wishi ba ni pafamu pali ba aka inde pakuti nomba. Ba aka inde bale panga fya mafunde fya fine ba pishishe ama funde 74 ba pisha. From there nomba bale fa nomba kulesha election ya ba mu constitution. Our Bible as a country is a Zambian constitution. Uyu Seer 1 wa maparia ale tumavoku Nigeria kwa ile kana kufale fya kufala. Kula fala mashacha pa imito ya baka inde. Mumpia shabe na Zambia. Okay, shirimpia ngata shabe na Zambia. Nisha Seer 1 yako sirapo pali Zambia. Omo alira muliya mwine bala mutumine mpia kuli baka inde. What is the reason? My opinion, I can say it. She never no conform muntu at your hate speech or defamation. To relanda, what is the reason why watch and no watch every day, every night? Seer 1 is talking about Zambia and how to maintain power by UPND to maintain power. Because Omwarira, no, me have the message for you. Seer 1 te chureri you ole sangara bena Zambia bare chura. Abantu n'abemma kulya ba Makebi na ba Mundubile n'abemma ko batibese ba control efintu mu kyalo iwe ule imapo na ufuru what your blood is boiling kaubira ukefyo mulopa obe okokwine let your blood boil Allah
can your blood boiling asovena blood
yes let your blood boil because you are not Zambian and you cannot be there
suffer not the witch to live
yes.
And there's no place for the wicked. Ni charo chake.
Pacharo chale no let no kuti umubiri ulebira uka. To umubiri ulebira uka pantu nempiesho bakupera shalale ko kuisa so apa. Enjoy your money Seer 1. Pantu nempiesho upoka papene to ala putura ero will come to Nigeria and get whatever money they are kamongashisa mu masaka.
Yes.
Azo ingaimpia upoka la cash. But
your hand is it's now.
It's the other fish.
Ngana kwata mano Seer 1 ine message yobe ya last kusoka ba president besu. Ulafo kubikisha ma president besu ma problem. Baka has enough problems. You want to panget matifima message. You could have advise you from Funtungu.
I'm boiling.
Taulati. You gonna see Pepe.
This time we are going to talk. Don't let us to say how we are for Ukulanda to Akulanda because if two of my Zambians, if you move Seer one, that's the thing you need to know. After this time, whoever comes to tell
and it doesn't mean well. Seer one doesn't mean well.
We need to talk.
Yes.
You are nothing. Yes, he's nothing.
We are a model.
Ari nonga mupia shabena Zambia telo mulekeni mwena Zambia mwikana na tukolo boy. You didn't have power for 4 years. Eh?
Seer one akura yebali akumya wati gari anatampo kulia.
Na gari sana azamba kupasana.
Na chipwa ali tumba sana. Mama Zambia
Imagine.
Mamina wakuona munga ndiwe prophet. You are nothing.
He's not a prophet.
Mamina wakumvererera mu nonsense.
Church na imwe ba church na imwe zona ba church sure boss. Mr. President, sir, for your name to be ba president ba church abazambia ba mi votera. 2.8 million voted for by HH only to reduce himself Fukula taking advice from Seer one. Honestly, our Mwanzini. Mulea bena Zambia chen tuikata na ife bonsi hapa tuwafunye pwava.
Out of our country. Take our name.
Takuni vya kwebati nalipata Mundubile nalipata Makebi. All of us we are one team.
Yes. One Zambia, one
Inga ulelanda tinalipata Mundubile nishina utemu ama Zambia nefe bale chula. Me, I supported Makebi, but now, yes, I supported Makebi. No, but Makebi and the Mundubile have come so that to funye po ba UPND. So you actually why me na pati nena lipata Mundubile. Nishina utemu uchushi budi mu Zambia. Yes.
Why kupata Makebi?
Makebi was my preferred candidate. When Mundubile team. So apana twikatana. We a common enemy is the HH. Yes.
We are one in Christ Jesus, and we are one Zambia, one
yes. All Zambians right now is to unite.
And they're taking our Zambia back.
Yes.
That's it. Whether you like it or not.
Naripata Mundubile naripata Makebi. Nishwate mama hakainde kuchimwa kuliba hakainde shua. Okay, Mundubile na Makebi nishfishe for me patila pakuchimu. Yes.
May God continue to expose this.
Yes.
Zambia is a Christian nation.
Ungazi Bible says Bible iramba kwamba don't go to wizards and witches, they will make you unclean. You are unclean and you are polluting our Zambia.
Unity. Naleshana palia de naleshana, and then we were disappointed, of course, as Makebi supporters. We wanted our president to be on the ballot. But then we look at the bigger picture. Where there is a baby, Abantu Balerwa. And Makebi said no. Lekenu mwana will be the vice. And
Makebi, what Makebi has done, he has made history.
Yes.
Zambians, Makebi.
Hey. Yes. And if even Netherlands Seer one, Mwashini Kisha. What Seer one has said that Badeba Biringa Tamaba Suminishe. Mwamona. So ba Makebi nga bali ya one by one ba Makebi baenda beka na ba Mundubile beka nga bali bakita block. No, they wouldn't even have allowed them to be on the ballot. Uwa badepo nga bali muchita block no akonkapo. But a joint force mwamona ero kwali abantu kuli abenge abayiche bali kuba youth para bali fighting nga baba kanina fyapa nga kwali ba bloodshed mu Lusaka pa Tuesday mwe. Makebi prevented this.
Time is up. There's a beginning and the end.
But the unity of Makebi and Mundubile stopped the bloodshed on Tuesday. Because if Mundubile was rejected, there would have been a reaction in them never. Everybody read you but that's why now because why pinging. But
at the end of the day, when you sit down,
yes,
fighting for more.
Yes, I would rather have Mundubile as my president than HH.
Yes.
Opo to fikiri hapa. Yes.
Because Mama when you look at all of you, when you look at all these politicians, rather that unite. But
yes, I wish. Yes. Clap for Makebi mwe. Elonga kwali bloodshed. There would have been bloodshed on Tuesday.
Everything is okay. But
yes, you give it up. You give it up.
You know what?
Yes.
It's okay. Let me go. They can reduce down.
Yes.
And for that matter, have you seen the way he has done Yava Lungu?
Yes.
Anyway, platform
Makebi is the man. Is the man. Our hero is Makebi.
Makebi is the man of the hour. Of the year of Zambia.
Oh.
Daddy church,
letele peace in them, pa Tuesday, pa Tuesday, nga kwali ba bloodshed. That's why na furo yumwachira umfuapa. Patu ba pingira chinga ba mulesha Mundubile. Kwala boku kakaula na kuda kwali ngiro kufu abantu.
The mistake they made
to expose their plan.
Baby. Yes. Yes. Mwelele mbati BMate, mulele mbati, atishani, combine the this is a union. It's Makebi and Mundubile. So don't just write BMate. Because this is celebration. Tulelanda. Hear me right. Nimbona nabalemba part BMate. No. My point is we should cheer them both.
Yes.
We should cheer them both. Etatulefaka patrula inepano. Nimpepa kumupashi wandi mwalimu na rishana in a white dress. I was celebrating in a white dress.
In the name of Jesus.
Yes. Yes. Tatula inena celebrated their union and I wore a white dress, a purity of my heart.
BM8 MZ.
Yes.
Makebi na ba Mundubile mairo twali baba kurwa sana tatwara ngirera wino okupitira ku bantu ababene abafarefu ninshi bakitira amalira ngirera wino n'ababemba ababene imwefe ko mustire ku ground ko kefe ture umfana kono konkenyo kutungurushi if you are going to tira fiari kwakale onso le minina mukopa belt na murusaka fira eminina pay ticket ili likupa Moz Alliance iyo ilelanda pachola oro abale eminina uma province yambia ya shara 8 bafwire babo mfiera 8 nomba baparanga babe nabalele mbati BM8 kora kuma structures ba ituntumba bambo kulembesha right na wakalipira chao tulipamo twalisa lokwe bati Lusaka province na Kopa Belt province simbo kwambira pali MP kufika pali kansela bala bomvya simbo ya chola then ayambya ma province ali 8 bala bomvya simbo ya right nomba bambya bapa abene bambya abashfwa konke ntungulisho fo ileranda mwala shara patuleya tureko mfyo wina Zambia not a group na ma tribe
No.
fretu aranga wina Zambia
One Zambia.
Yes.
Studio.
Mm.
no papali
We are all one in Christ. One God created all of us. And He gave us Zambia for a reason. Okay? And now we are mixed. We are one. Nobody can separate us. Not Seer Zero, not the devil himself.
Will be separated in that one kushika campaign mu 2031 nishi chilonganino chap. Apa number 2026 ni BMMZ 8.
Yes.
Shilefo kumono muntu alele mbati MZ8 pano. Pantu efa tuafulidwe pano. Pantu bambi balesa mkula tutumfia. Kwati na kalimo BM muntu Makebi te muntu. No. Our leaders na mubamona na ngubalenda na bekatana maboko so iwe. Yes, wale ikatana ma leaders besu wale ikatana. But nga mwainza pano pa platform. Mwambo kulale mbati BM8. Yes. They are working together, they are one, our leaders. Ela wa ikuto wali na binzu wa isa mkuu nkalifyo mtimati BM8. Wicheme kalemeni BM8 kuma platform yenu pano we have accepted our candidate Makebi to be a running mate for because he's a bigger person and to save Zambia for the love of country we have accepted it.
Light, yes. Chora na light.
Kubika BMMZ8. Chora. Lampene chora. Because it's an equal union. Yes.
Everything.
Ichola na lampi. BM8. Z whatever. Yes. Apa kwendela pamu. Onse spirit yakapaturo la yonse shile ifwaya. Just because you know yesterday I was even thinking that Nara Fideke my politics. You know? Why? Amen. Yes.
The banda Seer Zero. Yes. He has no.
Lembe na bafituma fifumina kuri yakwine kwisa mkutufurunganya pano. Tabatemwe nefo to accept union.
Ya bale Kenya bana baya. Ya ndatu waya Gloria baya.
Chapwa Gloria waya.
Chapwa. Ora kuvota mufulo pa mufulo.
Yeah.
first pakachora abashanya akachora first mwe wantine akachora nekaji mtecha mama
Konge koko deni puapo. Ini na chiva shocked to what I saw in the church.
Mwinga shokwa.
Baby na pakati pa church mpepi na kasi.
JJ alimieva kale muleshi ninkisha.
No, he had.
I was upset. Milo nalifurwa because ibale tutungia ife mwamona. Yesterday I was upset. The other day I was happy. Mwalimu na nalipano na le celebrate nela aliandiri ya white. But yesterday people started mocking us. Mwamona. Bambo kula tumokina. Twice on nefi alechitika abantu besu abachola. Abakachola abantu bale bachitefia bupuba. And we complained here yesterday and they listened. And today we woke up, there were statements to ratify the situation. Mwamona. So why should I be upset? But if the situation is not contained, so go ahead, continue. Bachanda chiteni mute ya. Okay.
We are land of JJ. Oh, we know what Nafana black suit.
Banjini damu ukanto akafika kabisa. Ololende ne chola tabali fe chitika. Muri oli gosa abantu bose bokufa kumochari. Okuma
nanda komandina sisi na and then online once manje those who were watching it now they were asking that man holding the bag, what is in that bag? Who is he? Kapali wachasuka bose bachira ipusha.
Kuti bakatumeko ba bomb squad baka checking yakachola. They need to check that bag ba bomb squad. Limbi mwali ba mabomb. Kuna kuti kuna kwa America kuti baka checking.
Kenya
bachanda twala miponya na phone yenu
underneath the seat where he was seated. Kumanish muntu wa msango shana ubiriva fya kufia ulo fya ufufu utungu tapi bombele tapia tapi Muzambia vafumburuka vonse
ba player landeni ko ba player bali hapa bali kwaisa balandire imwe muleke fya kula tupatikishanda tukalande n'abansere inashiti ndande no wansere until I apologize publicly. I need a public apology to my president and myself. Okay, now we get to apologize. Let her apologize kuri ba Makebi. Tulande. I know, apa tulanda pali unit mwamukuleta pali papa wanse.
Yes.
Ina shwe testa no kuya mkuzu. Ena tukolo tuwa apa ni campaign. Shila muntu pa page ya kwena campaign chapwa. But don't insult me as your campaign or insult my president. Both of my presidents. No baba bidi.
Yes.
Apa nomba chila muntu kuya sepa page ya kwena campaign with respect. But don't make a mistake of insulting my two presidents na inewin. Kai no bana tukwata ba Mundubile ba president, and our president is the VIP. So avansele, let them make a public apology. Otherwise, don't even ask me at Nkalandenang kwensh. But Blair, go ahead.
Shani. I'll make it quick because I'm on a short span. But thank you everybody. Wamunkonge, Vai, always on point. Let's face the facts as they are. So today was the last chance that if he had to foul, he was supposed to foul today. That is MC. He did not. So the party that they're going with is National Reconciliation.
PUP. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a new party. It has no structures, and it is not well known. So, I know this is not the first time this has happened. MMD went through the same thing. National Reconciliation Party for Unity and Prosperity. I can't even say it. It's like, but here we are. So that's a party that MB and MZ are registered under. It has no structures. It is a party that has to be sold within less than 80 days. And Bamunkonge, I think, keeps very good records. So I don't know what the mix between Resolute Party and this party, how many MPs, are they going to be able to form cabinet? We don't even know. Branches, anything, we don't even know. So, Tuicheme, I know Seer1 has been poking our fingers, poking our eyes, but let's keep our eyes on the ball. The thing that has to be done is that we have to do away with the status quo. But in order to sell this party, I think I heard Mamun Kongo or somebody saying the two parties, BM and MZ, have to have a joint press conference where they have to give marching orders on how this party is going to create MPs, councillors, the structures. Because a house divided cannot stand. If they do form government, what kind of a government are they going to form? Because we've seen, UPND came under a coalition, That's why Lamtati and the Minister of Infrastructure, what is his name, the Loziman. That's why they can't govern. They couldn't govern because there was so much pandering to interests. The people that funded UPND, the alliance, Abash Tenge, all these people, and the moment they got into power, it was about paying themselves back for the money they spent to put UPND in power. And that is why they couldn't do what they did in the last 2 weeks. That should have been done in the first 100 days of UPND. They should have passed over 100 amendments. They couldn't because they were busy giving each other contracts. You paid for this chitenge, you paid for
How to become poor.
You did this, and they were giving themselves contracts. So my people, let not us repeat the same mistakes. This alliance that we have right now, we have to be careful, sober-minded, and reflect. Because if we are not careful, we will cry a third time. Not about crying, guys. This is about
Baleranga pali NRRP Balanga pali RP apa factor iliponi PF largest opposition party in Zambia kurukuchirana na UPND so IHH bali na paswe kokwebati organization democracy because the PF organization is stable. So the last 5 years, so PF ichinga for kupanga ma alliance because ngamapanga alliance ofo yaba wala kwata ma umbrella ya ma parties wala bantu abakwe batirimbi ati mwaka tena nempange ku party mbe president so wala bena kuba kura nokusaba bika muri umbrella eno kulingana na constitution ya Zambia kwa ibaidi ya yine wale bonfati special purpose. So main purpose ya balungu ngamabura ma opposition parties ayengia rashkwete ama structures mwabika muhya baraba refoko na ula party eno kweba chika sangwa kuma elections tabeshibe kujana tabeshibe mwala bulapo ila party kulingana na constitution yali kwatafira baranda tukuchita for ya adoption certificate tuwabula omuntu mbi kwete organization yakwe na ma structures yakwe yo wamupera kufelile paper wachita adopt omuntu ukuba leader but ninshi tali leader wa party ya constitution yoko yaba so pali ino chitatulera nda pali PF after PF yabasana under attack imolesa bombera ifintungu kana ishiba Mundubile bali safuma wana tonse are dealing na ma structures ya PF are dealing upon structure NP FDD ero mbaba Makebi zuru baba sala kuri ali ama structures ya shere as a leader wa konga pali balungu insurete ya organization ili under attack ama papers yani kuma court lero abantu kuma structures.
Can I say something?
Murefo kuipshana ngokuranda.
No, I just want to say something.
He has
asked you to explain how they are going to govern. You see, he has asked you to explain how they are going to govern.
PF, once members of PF, Mundubile, Makebi zuru. So, number my brothers. Our PF, our structures, are PF. The president of PF structures, Makebi zuru. The president of Republican of Zambia, Mundubile. You are going to frame issue. Get zuru akafumapo. President after 5 years, according to PF constitution, but jama paper yali ku court kuliaba chitefya burokorondoroka. So na munirero na mulibura bushiku. Omuna ni court ngabarande okuba jama paper ya PF ya werere kuri ba original abeni. Bakesa pera Makebi zuru mu minwe. But pali ino ishtabali mu chita adopt ba RP ku iminira pe ticket yawo.
This is what I'm trying to, you know. Listen, if you want to a voter is not going to understand that. Number one.
No, let him finish to explain first, my brother. Let him finish to explain.
Our brothers, before Tawara Pamadi side Karapanch, Basara and Dokuevat, Imama Makebi zuru RP, Waran Pera, Lusaka province, Nakopa Belt province. Ili pepa ya RP, Yara Bomba Lusaka province, Namu Kopa Belt province. Umuntu aba Mundubile ngeo kwete abantu background mu Kopa Belt. Baramupera ipepa lya RP. Ili ara imini napo. Apaturera nda pali alliance. Umuntu aba Makebi zuru ngali kurwa pula. Eo kwete abantu background. Baramupera ipepa lya RP. So Kopa Belt yonse na Lusaka. Tingo wale womfya from MP up to Councillor. Dola ni RP. The rest of the
Kongwe, me pushe kuna imwe, sorry, nkanawesa. So pano tufikire pano, sorry, ningu fefe mneranda. And I think I know what the point you're making. It's like umuntu nafa, ero munefa yokupiana. There's a difference you're not understanding. So legally speaking, pano tufikire. Nakuri uwaista file as a presidential candidate under PF. The vehicle that we have in a much okay? National Reconciliation Party for Unity and Prosperity. Now move for your point.
2 vehicles.
But now move for your point. We're talking about the 2 candidates. Forming a government. What party are they filing under? That's a point you need to focus on.
Can I say something?
It's RP. There is no problem. Makapanga government. Chirachiri shinafe cha party. Tachikwete nchito kusaro muntu minister. Kumwana material tukwete.
Kurufia nyoko.
Well, then, the danger we have is that
because UPND was an alliance. UPND, we're calling this government a UPND. We're not calling it. Ramtati is part of the alliance. Are we calling this government his party's name? We're not.
no.
So we're fighting it under the NRPUP.
I think for me, if I can say something, what has happened in Zambia is that we don't have a choice. That's quite a choice. But we have got Makebi, Zulu, and Mundubile. We don't have a choice to select leaders. This is a revolution.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is a revolution. Nice. So revolution in Ghana is Zanda. You go with what is there.
Exactly.
Because everybody brave.
Yes.
And it has worked their way.
Their bravery is paying off.
There are going to be a lot of mistakes. They are going to make mistakes because they are not in a good position even to. That's why we voted for HH. I'll be honest. I woke up and said, with my son. I'm in America right now. I live in Washington State. I'm in Federal Way. I voted for UPND, but I regretted. So right now, the job we have is to remove this government at whatever cost. This government has to go. Your government in Ghana, believe me, I'm a Zambian, therefore, it won't take. It won't even.
Nachako kubepshapo kushe iyi position tulipo pakusitari democracy nayanguka ukuchiro kuisapanga government nangukupanga government nakufosa ukuchira ukufunyapo HH chikosere chinji
Ichikosere kufunyapo HH because I'll tell you one thing. Makebi is a spokesman for the Lungus. You understand? It's nice to be realistic. The Lungus are not so favorable to other people. In as much as we love Edgar Lungu, we also messed up. There are people who are in prison, and for real, we must also face the fact that if we are not going to face that fact, then we have got a problem in Zambia. We need to admit that the PF store. So then we have to fix this problem now.
Tatureranda pafya chitike, tatureranda na pafi chitiri abantu, tureranda pafi tuwara chitapako vachituendere apasuma.
Revolution vane kuvota fe Makebi and my advice is we vote the presidential candidates, but we should be able to know who our parliamentaries are. Because who could dangerous and could I change that now what a 60? Whatever they were bringing out the constitution. He has got 60 advantage of 60 constituencies. He has got 60 now that I've got a head start of 60 constituencies. So we need to take people there. Anybody who yourself, who you show up on person, Mama, so many. There are 60, those 60 going to let to over Dani. Everything is random.
Details, details.
Okay, let me answer your question. Let me answer you, because you asked a very good question. So, mfweni ubu afya tukwete. Icha kosa. Okay? Mumwe paku kosa. Nishipale oko ashintidina. So, you asked the question. Icha kosa ponichisa. And I'll tell you why. Because apa tuikede apa. Apari win. Okay? PF has been destroyed, decimated.
Yes.
And we've tried, first we tried Uka, tried Onse, and then now the existing. If we are not in one accord, can two work together unless they agree? That will be at Kwaisa candidate to go your Roosevelt party not got adoption, and the other party also have an adoption for the same seats. So in order to know where you're going, you have to be in one accord. And right now we're not there. And that's why I'm saying we background, okay? Get all the information and then feed to these two people so that they know you and whose army. If you're going to go after a king,
I think at this point, I think people are already past that level.
Makebi zuru na Mundubile. Bali lemben karata kuisiz. Ngefine ba UPNG level ba isiz ku ba first veminike ama adoption. Na ifo bali lemben karata ku ba mkopa payot. Once ba daba pishepe ticket ye rambi. Bafuire ba bomfia, bafuire ba chita again. Uko bomfia ba chola. Naba kuwa pula ba bomfia pa chola fefia ba in normal. So ino shitaba le ya kuma adoptions kufika Friday. Bafuire ba kongo kulingana ba ICZ kuranga wa bali simbo imi. Kuya kuchita reject. So which means if you want to feel order. Na once na beshi bana baraba chitire pa rambi be right bare bwerero kuya chita correct kulingana na efe chiringiro
so if you mwalanda bamunkongere njipisheko question mwachanda ti abantu nabeshi bati ababale emine pali PF and ama structures ya PF yali intact. So can you give us a picture abale emine pali PF Baishi but PF and Makebi Mleland at work PF because we saw that in-house.
No.
Look at the first impression. Understand what I'm asking so that you answer with facts and substance. What I'm asking you is, we know there's Roosevelt Party and we know there's another party. It's where they found the two of them, right? Now that party will have to form government, or will have to have a majority MPs in order for them to constitute a government. Just like UPND was in alliance with Bamulupi, with Matati, with all these people. But at the end of the day, we're calling it the UPND government. Why are we doing that? Because they had the majority MPs. Wetua, Jack Wimbo, all these people that we know are from UPND. So if party today Bonfei, Makebi, and Mundubile, they're standing under this party. How many MPs are going to be voted under that party for them to be able to go and preach this current regime?
So I think Baba Luther, if I formulate pusher, I think Munkonge can work on the numbers. But Munkonge has told us that Copper Belt and Lusaka has gone to Kachola Party. And which other province? 3 provinces. And then the rest of the country is going to the Reconciliation Party of Mundubile. So if we calculate the MPs who are in it, 7 regions, 7 provinces. Hello? Hello? Okay. Hello, you are on live. Do you want to say something?
I'm just trying to clock out.
Okay, go ahead, Bamunkonge.
Let me just clock out. I'll come back.
Ifwe mwaba abali kunse kibale mwana kwati awo ifwe kunse structure tulera ndapo nimo. That's why in chalo mama churches ofyo bale bebero kweba jiba Mundubile aba Makebi bale pamo because bali ishwo kweba taba bamo bene na abantu bakwete bamo bene bonsenga mwababika pamo. I'm members of parliament.
I'm just trying to get in the chair. All day. Everything I'm asking you to do is help me get
Yeah, I think I'm out. I have to leave, so thanks everybody. I appreciate the conversation. God bless you.
Mamukonge, I'm going to follow your page. After the Wakumunkonge, so I'll follow you.
Okay. No mara mwisho aba fyashi apapa abantu bale ba confused pali ba Mundubile na ba Makebi Zulu. Afyo bakwete mukati. Bantu ba mubene finga twasara ndata ma provincial chairman. Provincial chairman wa Mundubile oli kulwa pula ni nani?
Exactly, and I know for national for Kulanda. And then when Ababa Viva Mundubile and Makebi, they are okay. But background, very confusion. Thank you very much.
Before Tabarabagai. Mwana to kuri confusion but if na temen wako upasho abasata obasha wali basana very strong
Abasata bali beto mupasha
game never fin to ko filia wabalera ndatori mitwa wa confusion background tamwaka imone but propaganda ya confusion mukayumfwa that much te compare if a situation to be repo our nesunge baberere pali situation imbino stana la pafona abantu abali4.
Can I come first for a few minutes? Done there. No, it's done. Yeah. I just want to say our green Mukonge Mwebantu. I think the people that are going to create a confusion is where we are supporters. For now, Mwebantu, Valero and the party unity. I personally supported Makebi Zulu. But if we are not going to work as if we are supporters that want systematic vision, like in our way, Navantu Bamukonge, or Bamundubile and Makebi, they can about Bombe. Yes, that I know I'm supporters, they wanted the other person, but we want to tend to the Tashanalesa. These 2 people, they are coming from one family, just like Bamukonge. These people have been together in this one family. We want to unity that Wamba Fiokulanda, no, you are Kuno, who are comfort to Alufia Fintu. They can have a Bantu, Naife, Twambok Saputana, Twikatane, Fionsafia Bafi, we know Mwebantu. Then each Kankala Mwebantu tend to let people up.
Tien wonse tume ulupi kulilesa tufukame tusemwelesa moneni mwatulangishe ishila umba ifya shala kuni fwevo iliali neshito katika because hii government ya UPND mwe bantu the government yotunga votela kati wachitefyo mwe bantu we the owners mwe awe na ma supporters tulipano tend to pikatane pamo. Let's forget the past because hii family nomba na isa pamo. Makebi is PF, Mundubile is PF. So nish chala uluma ratitula tutampo kuwa the same people. Tend to pikatane tuombele chapa ma won't say much. Tutukuma nchito but ndei konka bamu konga fe balela ndeba konka sana bamu konga na bakwata information. Yes, fala boku kupusana but not tuleko kupusana. So that tulela ndefi wipali abantu abeshire pamo ukuombela cha pamo katotela mkwai. Thank you.
Jackson panto balensu bantu bachirafu abarandi okweba kinomba government kibapanga shani filife simple and straightforward. Muri aba abantu bonse kwambira kuri aba tinapera example konsera yaba 2011 kufika lero ebale itungo kwinjira bahemupi muri nama chaireti aba itarapali mu chaireti maybe from 2011 but pali ino istaba bapera chansat bemi nine kuna bena ba me muresanga betu bonse bali abashire basata na baraba mayo barese kabali akatushitsungu bachira ndaba kumporokoso baraba mayo baragomba sana bali bombere kona basata
bachitundu
bali bachemwa babale bomba ba abemininaze MP bali mukuranda kuti barufyanya fraternity barande tsungu bali nishibaka kwa bakobati nangu babasara ku MP bakagombe fintu ifituntu to mostly ababantu abakwata chance kuri side ya Mundubile na ba Makebi amama members of parliament ningwata opo abakabasarwa bakagomba sana kwino bantu basalirwa muri buka mukubomba kwa kali kwa kusala kano bapanga corruption abashani iyi selection ya abama members of parliament tem yabe chinga ya bias.
Sorry, nachita mute ba munkonge katushawo mfulo kushita mute balelando. Continue. I muted the wrong person. Welcome ba Emily Badasen nachipokele la phone balanda ti. Abantu baba Mundubile bali amkuchita faili ni kuma provinces aya chola. So I was just comforting the caller that Copper Belt and Lusaka is for Ichola. So just go and file in. But yabanga kudiba tonsi abene mkuchita filing, they will be rejected. So this is messages to everyone out there. If you know a Timu Makebi Pachola candidates, let them not be discouraged. Ingawamfuati yo na yakalewa kuri batonse mkuchita filing. Na imwe imeni kabieni mkuchita filing because by ECZ they are going to verify and look through everything. And if you didn't file adoption certificate with the Ichola, you are on the Copper Belt and you are in Lusaka, you're going to be rejected. So Mwiba discouraged. The person who called me was feeling very discouraged about this predicament because she was reliably informed that the person had already filed for her constituency under the Tonse party. So now achita sure not awe na imwewe nenga na manipela slot to go filing. Just file in because this is for Copper Belt and Copper Belt and Lusaka is for Ichola. So a message you. Badasin, you have a comment to
then
make?
we have a problem in Lusaka because yesterday Charity Numba filed in under Tonse Alliance.
But they'll be kicked out. So then they'll be kicked out because ECZ would have to, is going to verify all the candidates with these political parties. So by ECZ, the political parties, the team, the Tonse Pamozi team will send a list of all the candidates, and they have to match what is at ECZ. So also when I'm gonna filing, I think they will be kicked out, and then we put the Ichola Resolute Party. Yes. But that's saying we are preaching unity, but there is this confusion, and we have to talk about it because tomorrow is, I think, is the last day. Some people will be discouraged if they don't get this information. They might end up sitting home and not filing in, and they will be left out. So it is important that we address this issue so that people in Copper Belt nanguna mumfati batonse nawe amkufailinga na imwebe nikabie ni muchite file. Because inga mwaikala kunganda, then waisala the filing, baka senda ulewe ni watonse upele mapepa, kabidi mwena mwikala kunganda tamutela mapepa la hilo. Mwamona, nishimwebe ni mwaichita disqualify.
Nafo ubustaf clarify hapo kuba le mwena apartheid. Mwene ayama adoptions abantu bali pekenya kale. Inani njishobo kwebati adoption yandiga kutira pali ba Mundubile na ashitane rampi pulincha na t-shirt mwene chumfaka ono mbaba sapango kwebati warabu kama certificate aya ba RP ichola ishabure ala t-shirt ne rampi mbose barama supporters banje barainda ne rampi badoro ndengira mura mukati muisiz naransaine pepa ya RP nomba ulia uangopa arembana news ati ba munkonge wachitafao impali tonse ne rampi waliranga urowa mona ya news enara senda frafini badika bamusenda bamuranga record barasango ko bati certificate adoption iranga RP songa tuambo konka ma picture na news to araruba ejo paku iminika candidate baresa ro kwete abantu na muri murusaka ekuburo waba Makebi zuru kuburo li background lero abo mfya certificate ya RP na muri kuru apura no tukubura waba Mundubile kuburo le chintu cha pali barabonse baro bampera certificate imbi waba Makebi bampera certificate ya ba Mundubile tina mipera kwa example pa na muri kukitwe kuri bapa vyuma kwa nani kani haba is it who's this person wachitareme is it wachitareme wamuntu waba Mundubile barapati warabo mfya certificate ya Makebi zuru program kustafao warabo mfya material
kwamba vibaba
Paolo tamjira hapa kaliat wao mfya rampi Loresheni na bemyane rampi wawe bali Kenya kali lero certificate muramukati arasanga mwa Makebi zuru so le Kenya kula irufia.
Okay, that's quite a caller. Wale fokulanda ko. Just hold on. Let me put you on Bluetooth. All right. Let me see if I can connect you to the Bluetooth. Yeah, my Bluetooth in aina ya. Yeah. Just hold on. Just go ahead. I'll maybe call back since it's illegally connected. Call back so that in the highlight to connect here. Sorry, not quite about caller. Ai, kawapa. Go ahead. I think Ilekana. Go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. At least I can inform you what you're doing. You're doing a very good job. As at now, we all supported Makebi, and what has happened is that abantu baweshanya pamo. This is what we call unity. Unity with the common denominator fighting the common enemy, who is the current government at hand. If you actually pamushikuwa amadezaf mineko, God is working. You see, if it comes Zambia, I don't know if there's a spell, if there's a dark cloud. People they cannot comprehend or see what's happening on the ground. Ama people yarebo that now. We should support both Makebi and Mundubile. All the four corners of Zambia, we are going to win this battle. The battle diaspora is for all Zambians. Let's support this noble core. If we are to be pamo, it's going to support the one say. When it comes to my voting, Chamundra akwate popularity. If you better chanda mamunge, ubi popularity kalikuiba Mundubile. They say the same thing. We are Makebi, if in the party, we are one force, one safe here. We are going to defeat the common denominator who is the current government. So, let's talk about unity and love. Why there's no unity and love, call disunity. Manifestically, why? Because now Mona Wewati, Brand Mundubile Makebi Zulu is a force to reckon with. Now Batina Davantu Ava Gabaya Wamana Kapika Abapamu Bala Senda Independence, the second independence of a JJ band. Now JJ now quite a fit if a calamba face of Mama Zambianzi, our mindsets. Some of these things that were fishy, we are not sleeping orders over the quarter. Mamma, if it's a bomba. But prayer and fasting is from if you are son, some of your papa, queen. So as at now, continue open the Zambian mind, and may the good Lord continue to bless you and the works you are doing. I submit, my queen.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dasin, Joseph, welcome, Steve. I think Dasin Timalanda, I know Murikunchito. Dasin Nabalanda Kale. Oh, Nabalanda. Okay. Joseph's welcome. Oh, sorry, I missed you. Nachua Pako na missina. Joseph's, you can go ahead. Emily, Bushana Mulanda.
Thank you. Let me just, I want to encourage everyone. Thank you so much again, Madam President, for the great work that you're doing. Indeed, people need to be informed. So what has happened is this. The two parties or the two groupings have agreed. Now, in this agreement, what has happened is it's just divided. You said Lusaka and Copperbelt will be taken up by RB. Now, what this simply means is that whether, if let's say someone who was in Donse was popular or is popular on the Copperbelt, they will not fall in under Donse Alliance. They will fall in the nomination under RP. So what has happened to Danienga, for example, in Kawata? All right, Danienga has found in Oni RP in Kawata constituency. So all Lusaka and the Copperbelt will be taken up by RP. Then the rest of the provinces will be taken up by Donse. That is basically the agreement. So whether this person was under Donse all this time, but this because they are fighting on the Copperbelt, they are going to file their nomination under RP. Similarly, in Lusaka, that's what is going to happen. Whether this person was around Plan Mundubile, but as long as they are standing in Lusaka, their nomination will surely fall under RP. Then all these mechanisms that will follow in terms of support, campaigns, I think they'll be guided as we go by on how best, so that people are not confused. People need to know the message we should get is that if we are voting you a voter in Lusaka and you support RP, know that that is the person we are going to vote Pachola in Lusaka na Kopa Belt. Wamona Fechola wish they are this. In these other provinces, you should know whether, for example, on the Northern Province, wala mona ape minine lampu, Eastern Province apali lampu, Western Southern lampu, just like that, you know that you are supporting this team. All right, they may be divided like this, but they are one, except that they are using different vehicles. But it's one journey, but two vehicles. That is how we are going to work. So that is the message, Madam President, that we take out. I thank you.
Thank you, Joseph Mwalondo. I want to emphasize if you're Mwananda. So it's like to the Mozambia bonse, but today Lusaka. Mamona. So we are all in Zambia and the destination is Lusaka. Bambi baref makui kerengi basenda kachinga ni Land Rover yo bakwede dem. So we need 30 people in Lusaka, right? People are coming from all over the country, but we have two vehicles. One is a Land Rover, one is a Toyota Hilux. So bambibani na muli Hilux, bambibani na muli Land Rover. But moza tu rea Lusaka mwaishba. We are going to one destination using different vehicles. This is the simplest explanation. But again, umumuku ya Lusaka, muri jani iture ya Lusaka, natulanda tukwete miyoto kashibiri, Land Rover na Hilux. Ero nomba tulefa abantu 30, nomba abantu na wafula, bari 100 ya abantu. So kudi nomba barefo kuchirida bari wota basalide. Mwaishiba. Problem yo tukwete ni bari ya nomba wota basalide, to say about wala ya nabena Lusaka. 15 bara kweromu, olo 10 bara kweromu, 20 bara kweromu. Mwamona. So kuri nomba bari yaba kweba chine kutibanshashani. I am supposed to be among the 30 people. Bariobo bashire watu abaleleta ma problems. Bale chirira nomba baisa mkuchirira balefo kuchirira balio tababa salire, but they want to jump the line and get on that bus. And this is the problem we are talking about. It's not a matter of disunity. It's just a matter of dealing with the crowd. Mwema old school, mwema kurire nshitaidi ya yotu wa kurire ifwe. Basi nge ya isa kwa yukuni na kwa life basi mo. Kwa le bafati basi mo ile ya. Mwamona. Noti if you mwa kwa time ba millennial. Ba millennial.
In fact, you said right. What is going to happen? You know, this union, ichi arachipia. Na chiva kwambukula ishiva na usho yuninani, you know muchupo yuninani, alala shani, agashani, enda shani. This is where we are. Indeed, we are going to have all these, challenges. And we've seen that others are actually trying to stand as independent because they've been left out. This is what it means. Unity sometimes it's a give and take.
It's a sacrifice, Makebi has sacrificed. Yes, Makebi not just sacrificed presidency. Yes. So nomba na be namuria mutonse na be namuria. Some of the people in Tonse, they need to sacrifice because na tumfuana. It's an agreement. So na be na government ingaya ishibi ingaya form ikabake ishibi fya kubasonga. So I think we're just saying that there's some people, they're doing all kind of imingalato. Aya kuisize kulia mkule mbesha kalampe bati na ishibati niba pafiro kubechola. they will be dropped. But the people, if you are in a region for the chola, go and register. Don't hear say at your nama yako kalensha eko, you are going to lose your nomination. But Steve, kuchimalanda. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Ryman.
Okay, first and foremost, good evening, good morning to everyone on this platform. By Joseph, by Dasen, and then by Chandanake. Let's see the other one. Okay, with my other brother. Okay, why? What I want to say is to give you a very big thank you by 11th Province for the support that you have continued with the support with the new alliance that has come in with our own support that we had for MZ8. I know we all lost it at a certain point whereby we just wanted to give up. But we thank God that we ended up with as the other player, is it not a caller? The other guy, the other person who was on this platform, he mentioned that he said that this is a revolution. It's a revolution that we are going through in August. So we just need to work it out with whoever who has come to work with us. I know that most of you must have seen the pictures that were at the cathedral today, which is Pundu. The way by Chisababungaba, MZ, Nava Mundubile. It was so nice. I felt so excited. That you would tell that people, their minds, they have already changed their minds. They want to change. So tend to conquer Yepoku to our 11th province. Without Fukushima Queen, we have to continue working and advising and see how best you can do it. And Joseph, thank you so much for the encouragement that you have been giving us down as people are here, because if you people, you are our mouthpieces. If Akanwa Malikabida Takwa Bokulanda, Walanda Fefi Malishwa Fefi Chava Nishkukamata. So for me, I really want to support you and thank you for the support that you have given to our President MZ8 and the PM8. Thank you. Continue with a good job. And good night. Again,
good night. Now, Emily, thank you. You stay up late. You're not Munikumushi, but you sacrifice your sleep to come and give that, voice. But you have sacrificed. Now, you are a hero. So thank you, Tepakuleka. I think January Ambide, although got Fumine na kulepa, or got Tulea na people. So we thank God for this. It's actually, I was excited on Monday. Is it on Tuesday? Yesterday, things happened. I was upset, but today things have settled. I've accepted what I can't change and looking at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is to save Zambia. So we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not look at our personal ambitions. Nama MPs won't say about the Lord, whoever baby adopted. Zambia. Let's think about the woman who is delivering at night with a phone, Panama phone, there is no electricity. On top of that, there is no water. We are 62 years of independence. We have no piped water. You know what I mean? People are drinking it's just so sad. It's a sad story where you can just cry to say, how can we mismanage our resources and be so heartless to mismanage a land of milk and honey to where only a few people deserve to receive CDF, only a certain tribe deserve to get certain jobs. We have a data list of people to be employed. It is a heartbreaking Mwebantu. On that alone, every well-meaning Zambian should jump on this BMZ team. Tuilubule. It's a revolution. These are desperate times. We have to take desperate measures by even jumping in bed with our not preferred candidate. But 2031, then we can do politics of real politics where we are going to to choose a candidate based on his manifesto. Because we need to get out of this situation. That's why to reapari na revolution kuya chechigumula mwebantu chintu ipusushe di papa. So muntu onso wala iminina chinema Mundubile Makebi nshibafuaye. I'm sorry. I better see you kutimu yaba akaindi. Because if you are not with us, then you are with them. Thank you. Basti kutimu alanda. And we shall not forget that for this independence. We shall list their names to say when we sacrificed and fought for our freedom, they decided to eat popcorn and watch.
Oh yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for hosting. Yeah, like you have rightly said, we are in this together, and it's about liberating Zambia. I was watching a video from one of somebody called Annoys from Southern Province, and the man is complaining to say they need to change leadership to Southern Province because even in the 5 years that they've been there, they've been in the ruling. Southern Province has also suffered losses. They have not experienced the development that they thought they would experience.
Yes.
And it's understandable for people like Abena Jack Mwimbu who've been there. I don't know how many years Jack Mwimbu has been there. And now they still want to be there. And they've gone ahead to try and block Ababambiaba Ichabale Fokwisa with new ideas. And this is my appeal. We have that we have peace, UPND has brought peace. Okay. Starting from the time the nominations started, who has seen UPND fighting either PF, RP, or any RPU, or UPND fighting in opposition? Who has seen that? But how many videos have we seen? Kuchirundu, Kuchavuma,
no, Balefisa Yambi.
Even Mulusaka.
Yeah.
Even Mulusaka. And what's funny is the opposition, yes, because it's a newly formed marriage. That is why because initially people were planning as one house, as two houses, but now it's one house. So for the opposition, I would understand in the Fumama nomination papers, but by ruling by UPND. Simon Mwale never quite that. Simon Mwale never could for Mayor. Nabalabambia to the and charity and one and Nabenabale for Mayor. Who is issuing out these things? And Benana Baturango but one. They are very confused. There's a serious confusion, and I am glad because now UPND is being exposed for what it has always been. By UPND, by MMD, during the Mwanawasa, during the Rupia Banda era, Evaliam Kuposa, Maweku, Kukoti, whatever issues, by MMD. MMD Afmapo, Kwaisa PF, UPND has always been fighting, but PF, accusing PF PF now PF, there's no PF, there's no MMD in the picture, but the bloodshed is still there. And who is fighting who? UPND is fighting UPND. So God has now exposed this people. God has exposed this party to say it's a party based on bloodshed. The late, unfortunately, Zambia won't have a late to fishing apart from Bakamwili. And I salute Bakamwili. He's gone back to go understand, and he has even challenged once to say, listen to power bomba. Once to soccer, unfortunately, Valifo. Banawakwi told us about UPND. Valifo. The late ECA over Sokere Pali Nani Pali UPND Mukamfua Namatocha Kasuna. Apa, Rela Walifano Kubashika, shame on us as Zambia, Walifro Shika president, Weswale Qualisha 1 year move fridge. That shame comes on all of us as Zambians, Bandu. we are very, very ununited. Number two, bakaunda bali tusoke. Journalist ali yesese okuba tabasida event bakaunda balanda ati no. They come push okulande for the land. And whatever these people say, we are seeing it now. We are seeing it now. Shakokole. My appeal is this. RP, but Makebi na Mundubile. Thank you very much, first of all, for the unity. Like everybody has said by Madam Queen Pumia Panavalanda, this sacrifice, it was not easy for MZ, for Makebi Zulu to accept to be running mate. Some of us were looking for MZ as president and Sangwa as running mate, but it has not happened. Right now, MZ is running mate to Brian Mundubile. Well and good. It's not what the country can do for us, it's what we can do for our country. So if our leaders can humble themselves down, who are we can you do something else apart from being a councillor, MP or mayor? Or you can still play your role as a Zambian in a different environment. Here we are. We are not pushing to be on the ballot, but we are pushing other people to be on the ballot. There's no one paying us. But for the love of our country, we are here, risking it all to say, oh yeah, I will never you can see how difficult the work is, even for the police officer. Dealing with UPND, a very disorganized party. So for now, as Zambians, what we are supposed to do is this. Please, think about it. Not what, I won't mention their names, but we know them. Me, I call them Bachisanguka. All the PF MPs, Aba actually endorse Bill 7, Ababon 7, Naba Monagana adoption bill. Not so in. All of them leaders work together. Bon say ama MPs aba iminine pa pa PF aba laisa monekela pa UPND. They must lose. Ama city abo yena yonse ufire tu aboka. Yawere ko opposition. Eli ama sit back po. Ya bajangwa bachitotera ya kujeje ya kwa munia ya kwa boma ni aba malanji. All those we have to grab them back. Plus now, let us send these people who have not worked for the past 5 years. Bali to be shedding. No, we ama high electricity tariffs in 2024 at Vala to let them Malaika Shaisa. December 25. At yo, they did just because they've seen it there in the campaign season. The moment the campaign is done, I'm like a kulaya for 2 weeks. So let us kick these guys out to not the Zambia ya Obega. Ni Zambia yeso, and we have the power. So whatever they are thinking, whatever they are planning, Seer, one of them said, yeah, wabalesa. Ngamumone pa ina logo ya RP patch. Vale mkwali pesa. What is there? So but lesana ena tapena apakira fe. So sana to paramikira. Ya kwa temi efifu mukubika po. Tafya bombe aba kubika po mfumu nifo. Na to paramikira chance. Aba madio dola na to bafunye po. To see who's volunteers, not just go to social media and just see how organized they are. And the Bible says, you shall know them by their fruits. They are a confused lot. From 2021, they've been confused. Their rulership has been confused. Even now, they are confused. Let us
you say there is no opposition in Zambia. Kaubira ukefio mulopa wako efio finyalira ndatu mulopa wako olebira uka.
If there's no position, who is let his blood boil ngalefwale ayekale mmoja ngate hizo aleke by not standing only Mali you can only fool some people for some and you cannot fool the people of them. So
that you can fool people all the time, but not every time, something like that.
For some time.
Yeah, you can fool people sometime and not all the people every time.
Yeah. You can fool some people. Yeah, you can. Exactly. You can fool some people for some time, but not for all the people.
All the time, yeah.
Chaba fikira.
Yeah.
Chaba fikira. And the Zambians, Zambia, only 5.8 thousand. Wherever you are going to go, look either for Ichola or Ilambi.
Yes.
It ends there.
Yeah.
If you are ready, if you are ready, Molopa, if you are ready, my problems, if you are ready, Kulia, money to send me, Vale, come on to say, and
Thank you so much. Tuana mkuisala, we are done. Last words wa Munkongel and Deniko. Sort you kokuine. Ala, sort sana.
Before kuchita fe clarify wa mayo na libitere mairo report ya kwa bati kuchirira go mgonje fo abantu beshi byo kwa bati unity ile bomba ama MP mairo wale stafa wa nominations bali kwata na complaint ya kwa bati MP aindera mu taxi nomanje kusheni fitikerero bali aba nensoba shase keremo abasekeramu bachi babonise okushindika ba meya pro bachira chitafoa nominations na urawa na MP wa indere utaxile ro bachi bapamo na mabasi na barawe tabasalire bara abana bena papamo mu campaign no kuendera chapamo so devil is a liar bamwana kwatirimbi epara ingirira mafia so ya nani kana ya mairo kuchira bomkweta kuri fe peace Uliwa ingiro kuimina patoni se osha kwaita abantu ara bafe the campaigning manager waba nabo kunsaba ngali ba meya aba MP emkwa yoro waba lera ndati wa musuka bale imina tabale imina bali sara umbi bali pera ko chance abali werera kora ku chira umboko ababa man minister ba kabuswe kulife bambi so tonse PF Vana banganda imutapari kwa madivision ali yonse. Oro mweba mbi no mwamona pa social media mwasa mfuato kampanda na mustafa nomination ama adoptions na mustafa. Oro mwasa roja pa pictures na inyera mpu. Oro ni shira muishi batafira abo mfya RP. Kamufira mwasa kama because ila material kali ya pekeni. Chibana abenyera mpu. Nama t-shirt era mpupa dero baingira mukati barahura RP certificate yo basaina kuso mwiramona ifi akunse fintu firenda fe bwino mwiramona kuma pictures mwamona kwa Facebook kuna ba post taparera ngera mpi oro mwishiri atibafire kwa bechola mweta mufire mwasa kama neli ashiri mukati mu office because if you are adoptions abantu kare bapekenyi Professor Chinja Parast. So teti bakwani shoku bomvya material. Ila wale bashindi kabara na material. Yera mpuyo wapekenye. Bajira bangira mukati. Para saina pachola. Tuliba mubene. Nampera mkwai.
Mwane. But that's in last words to the panel campaign na yamba. Ni panel pene. But that's in walikunchi. Toba Josephs, go ahead.
Thank you, Madam President. I think for me, Madam President, is this has happened. at a very high cost. The reconciliation is there, the unity is there. We follow where our leaders have taken us. That's what loyalty calls for. That's what loyalty calls for. So Makebi has called us to a marriage, and we are supporting that marriage. My call is on all those people that, especially the MPs, that have actually defected, those that were PF, and because of, I call these people, they do not love the country. They do not love the country. Because if these people, for example, the lady in Karulushi, would you imagine her words before she defected? Would you imagine a person who has actually witnessed the mutilation of the body of the former president, someone who supported her, and the suffering that people have been subjected to under UPND? This person turns and goes to stand on the ticket of UPND. These are people that should never be given an opportunity to ever come to parliament. They voted for Bill 7. So the Karulushi, I'm calling on the Karulushi, please, we need to punish that woman. We need to punish that woman. People should stop taking people for granted. People should know that power lies with the people. They shouldn't just drive people because they have a little way that they can buy people here and there.
Shembempia shakumashiraini so kuchenjera va Joseph si impia shimbisha kumashiraini ka.
Yes, they should not be voted for. Let them be punished. Initially, they should not vote for it. I'm calling it Kachalinga. Those have caused a lot of problems in our country. They have worked so much to destroy the democracy of our country, together with Mao Sampa. All those sellouts should never see an opportunity to get back in parliament.
Imani bakambwiri mwe bantu bakwalesa. Bakambwiri mukabavotera ku Rwansha, abena Rwansha.
We don't need such people. But Joseph, I'm not trying to cut you. Nikwatafika a minute na chutu tukafika meeting. But Joseph, what I would say, we want to. If you are kulwa, ati no uyuma kembi na kufileke. But it's about unity with the purpose and with love. UPND is a criminal gang. You cannot allow that to happen. But this is now, anyone who is going to be coming on this forum to be talking about disunity, but we don't want that. We want our Zambia to prosper. I submit and everyone. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Our message to Achibadira Paul Uchelo.
Yes.
Ero bachisa tutendeka wambo kulemba BM8 muma komenso to achiva soka. Not to be but from today kulemba BMMZ8. We are one. BMMZ8. Ichola na kalampe mwabika po. Once yo muntu wakulaisa panu walemba BM mushaniko. We'll block you because we are one. To refire, Panubatu Ambefio campaign to refire.
Yes.
Kwebati to election. Abantu besula lenda na mabukuna be katana. Ero imomo isa panumlet furunga nyamambo ukula to like mulet fooling. No, it's a sacrifice. Makebi is a bigger person. He has accepted to be a running mate to save Zambia and put his ambitions aside. So who am I? Pantu ba Makebi ba fi ashibandi ngabe nenga na mapanga decision ine fulete na abakonka fe fine fyo basalire no mbana nenga na amba kula ituntumba achinga imo kuchimwa yashani uko na beshiba. They are the one over there in the situation. They know the depth of this situation. They are there. They are the one who are being persecuted every day. Kulala na maroza ina maholi water. Mwalimu na Makebi, you went there fire pam umubili uwabalungu. You think it's a joke? So there are many decisions which have been made here to just I would rather be with a frog than HH. We were saying Chama to have voted a parichura than by HH. I'm not calling by BM that, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying this is a unity of purpose, and let us see, it's a revolution. In 2031, because then we are going to campaign in a democratic way where people can have their manifesto in Nkachitefi, who have the luxury to pick any leader we want. But now, if you don't have a shupa, abantu n'abafu akale. Seer mwaisen today isala no kwisala. Okay, Lorelei, Steve is then mwalais after banan.
Oh yeah, so sorry. Yeah, so Madam Puming Gefine Mwalanda, there's something that we also need to be aware. You need Bamonaba UPND. Trust me, they are now scared. And now they are going to go back to go and do replanning. So Nama programs in Gefimwaleta, we should be very careful of our comments. Bakula sta plant abantu no bakula tumabantu kubati bali isamkuleta confusion. So to guard this, we need to know to say umuntu ngaisamba fekuleta confusion. Yo ine Makebi alefunyako ba Mundubile. Please, by all means, let us just block that person. We should not give them chance, Pantu. We are united, and where unity is, bali abashirefua unity, abaletina unity, yes. They will send emissaries, they will send Bashushu in the name of Imingalado. So we should protect what we have now. It's now till after 13th of August, we form new government. I submit, and good night, everyone.
Thank you so much. Seer up to my salat walaya.
Nalanda fiapa no fi. Nati instaile ya kularumblat ni bama Makebi na nafi pofidia. That is over. Nafi chara kuluma na abajo inakali abantu bali babiri. So kula abarumbula n'amasimbo yabo, amashina yabo yabiri n'amasimbo yabo yabiri. Amofiapanga fo. Ero nire safi otupere abantu. Ero bakwini impume tule bapeperera ko from today onwards bakwate protection. Batampo kuipa n'abanensuku. So etuishwe for bale plan. Want to so protection ile fwa iko sana. Lepo ningapelela popene. Tachiweme tuwa pepeleko na bena banensu abakusauthern province ko bati. Uyi spirit yishile ko yakulauma abantu kuipana abantu. Ifumepo yafuma kuisamwe abantu mwetu bapepeleko epo napelela popene.
Before you just say a word, I want to just on this platform, I just want to pour out my heart to the family of Anderson Ngandu, who just perished in a road accident. I was trying he found in actually as an independent candidate in Chikankata. Then he met his fate today and died in a road accident. So my heart actually goes out to the family and the friends that know him. We know that so much happens at a time like this. Just like my sister Basela said, we ought to pray. We ought to pray. Us Zambians should never forget that we are under a satanic regime. So much in terms of spilling blood is going to happen in our country. So we need to pray against that spirit. I thank you, Madam President.
Awe mwandini na chibipa, may the soul of the young man rest in peace. Mwandi katuishutu afira nefyakula ndamulaenda fe na rosary mwe bantu mwe bali ku Zambia. Ama rosary nena alikwata rosary ona alikwata na opo mpepela hapa na alikwata na soti. Pali ba prophet pali ba jeje balanda fyati nelo baferi ya panse lyaline umushiri uli awine panse mwabula mwaikata muminwe 3 minutes, more paper, pray for protection and for the witches to stay away back to send them. So we need to be very prayerful. Kula lumbulation di akwalesa byonse pakutulesa tuchingiride pantulesa aba spirit aba mu spirit lesa ero ne fiba fintu balebo mfye mu spirit, so spirit must fight spirit. So that's why we have to pray so that the spirit of God and the spirit of our ancestors can protect us. Yes, tuila lava our ancestors, those people who have gone before us, they are watching over us and protecting us. So we thank you so much. We'll be here again tomorrow developing stories. Mwinenu kakula isapa nokulala ndefile chitika. Ngasiya one fidafini efyas ale landa kwena siya one ali kwata sana. Ali samwa izo I can say ila video kwengala itablisha every day. Kusebanya ba HH. How can an entire president sure be in a conversation no nasiya one sangoma waku Nigeria ale bebe fya ku rigging my elections mwe bantu bakwalesa bupana na republic who win taba 7 nomba ba HH well tabarati
bakwini mpume badia bakumansa naba batema katushikani panga bachibomvya ero kumonza na kwena naba boma ma supporters baba laba chambu tafari net independence
you know if they chitika
bale mona kwa tufida balelwa pan au na chibipa mandini.
You know why people are fighting mu UPND camp? Because abantu balefaya muntu wabo ero nomba ba UPND balesala abantu babo. So that's why kuri tu ilia start 2026 baletere because abantu babo balipona. For example, Chavinga alipona. Nomba Chavinga isanga sana na adoption certificate. Mwamona. People wanted another person. Eyo we never tumini abantu munga mula konka jeje alishimika. Balefo kuipaja. Chavinga alefo kuipaya independent uya umbi. But unfortunately another independent has died in Chikankata. Tuwaiwe ba UPND mwashena 10-point plan. Nga mwani sangiri abantu nchula abantu tetuwale ipaya no kuingira mu parliament because there is no money. The only money that is there is in politics. That's why people are killing each other. You know, it's a livelihood. If UPND had delivered their promises, people won't be killing each other. I want to kuingira mu parliament because ama industries ingabali sula ukulima kuma famu abantu ngabali mukulima kuma mine kulianga bali pera ba youth ama nani kani ama license. But ama youth abantu besunishi bale yipaira because the livelihood is shared in politics. And this is a problem here at our UPND because they lied. They lied that wala lete nchito so that abantu bakwate nchito. Nombe nchito abantu mwakulila numa politics. That's why people are desperate. Kula ipa na fe nomba why because baaka inde bali firo kushitefe bala ili abantu. Ala to remove afya. That's why any revolution was kuima party Mundubile. Mundubile Makebi wonse potule imini na nga walite mwa Zambia ufwire okuimina party Mundubile Makebi. Otherwise abakwe bafyati na ikala pale na furwa okay wonse tu ali furwa, but we have processed everything that has happened and now we are dealing with the reality, and the reality is we need to remove Kasongo Chapwa. I submit there. See you tomorrow. Good night and God bless you. Bye.